Welcome back to this week's video where we are going to be exploring beautiful Sedona here in Arizona.
We brought the Can-Am up here, so we're going to hit some trails, take the trails into town, have some dinner, show you guys Sedona and the back way to get there.
We hope you enjoy this week's video exploring Sedona.
All right guys, so before we head into town and get some dinner, we're going to give you guys a tour of what we've done to the bus.
So right here we have our couch where I sit and buckle up when we're driving. We have our bathroom, which is super fancy. Over here we have our sink area that has running water. We have our refrigerator that is 12 volt and runs off of a battery. Our trash can. Our bed. With our little tray table where we are able to sit, work, eat, and have this view. And then over here we have our dresser, which we keep our kitchen supplies, bathroom supplies, clothing in, and a cooktop.
So this is not the final build. This is just kind of a temporary setup so we can use the bus for now as we save up money to get the solar and all the materials needed to build the bus the way we want. Also, we want to get through inspections, so we had to check some stuff off the list, and I want to go get inspected and get it off commercial so that we can get regular insurance on it. So until then, this is how we're going to use it.
So we just came down to the downtown area of Sedona and stopped at the Sedona Fudge Shop, which is one of my favorite stops when in Sedona because they have the best chocolate covered cheesecake.
Hi guys, we just had dinner at the Creekside Cafe. I had the ahi tuna nachos. Samantha had a burger. Nachos were like the best nachos I've ever had. Honestly, it's not really like a normal like Mexican style. I had ahi tuna, avocado, mango, very delicious.
Now we are at the Devil's Bridge, which has been on my bucket list for years and years. So I am super excited. We have the side by side, so we are able to drive back all the way to the trailhead. You have to be 4x4 to go back here, otherwise it's like an extra mile hike back. So we made it back to the Can-Am. We're pretty drenched.
Yeah, we definitely didn't get enough footage due to the rain. Definitely didn't do this hike justice. We're gonna have to come back someday and do a video just about this hike for sure.
But it is so incredibly beautiful, and we'll have more for you guys tomorrow.
Alright, good morning guys. Welcome to day 2 of our weekend in Sedona.
So we are at the Boynton Trailhead heading to the birthing cave. Nice and early this morning.
Even though we got here early, parking is still pretty limited. We barely got a spot. I think it's only 7 o'clock this morning, so definitely gotta get here early to get a spot.
We're gonna take you on the journey with us to go do the birthing cave. So let's go.
Let's go. Alright, so we went on this hike trying to find the birthing cave. Turns out this is the wrong trail for it. You can get there going this way, but it's going to be an extra 2 hours hiking. So we're going to hike back to the Can-Am and try again tomorrow from the right trailhead.
But get there earlier because the parking lots fill up so quick.
So we're going to go back to the campsite, make some breakfast, and then go find another hike to do. Alright guys, so after having some brunch over at the bus, we decided to take Schnobly Road up here to the merry-go-round trail.
So we're gonna do this short little hike. It takes you right to the trailhead. So we're gonna go get some views of it from up here.
This road's very rocky and does require some 4x4 and some high clearance to get here.
You told me more than once to show you my intention. My brain gets blocked at times, but now somehow I'll give you my attention.
So it took less than 10 minutes and we made it to this beautiful lookout. Like, it just doesn't get much better than this, guys.
I feel so alive, always there in my mind.
Hi guys, we're gonna leave the merry-go-round now. We tried to get some drone footage of it, but our drone malfunctioned on the way up here. We're trying to do the follow me setting on it, where it can actually follow the Can-Am while we're driving. And something happened where it malfunctioned and started doing circles all by itself. We kind of had to crash it by the Can-Am, crash into a tree to get it to stop, and trying to fix it up here, and the controller's not calibrating. So might be the end of the drone footage for this trip, but that's why we came up to play with it and learn how to use it. So bummer, but we'll keep going.
We headed up Schnobly Hill just a little bit more and we made it to the Schnobly Hill Vista, and the views from here are just beautiful. So we're gonna relax here for a minute and then probably head back to the bus.
Understands the commitment of a romance.
Alright guys, after going back to the bus and spending some time troubleshooting the drone, couldn't get it working, talked to the support. They're gonna want to send the controller in. Controller might be bad, so no more drone footage for this trip, unfortunately. But if you know us, we're suckers for good sunsets, so we're gonna try to hike this trail and get a sunset.
So we are at Bear Mountain Trail, and I don't know how good of a sunset we're gonna get from it, but we're gonna check it out and see how good it is.
It's already about 5:30, 6 o'clock, so we're gonna hustle up here, see if we can catch it.
Wanna be the person that you call up when you're down. Wanna be the first who knows all of your deepest secrets. Can I be the one who wakes you up before you missed your ride? 'Cause I wanna be close to you, and I wanna show you something new.
As As you can see, the sun is setting fast, so I don't know how far we're gonna make it on this hike before we just have to find a spot and watch the sunset.
Alright guys, we are hustling up this hill. I really hope we make it in time because
Some of us are doing better than others of us.
so here we go. How you feeling, babe?
This sucks.
We got it, we got it. Just gotta keep the hustle up.
Yeah.
We'll get there in time.
This isn't so bad when it's flat.
Gonna try to keep the pace, but someday we will find that the world has changed, but we stay true to each other. I will always be there for you whenever you need.
So, slight bummer. I don't think we're gonna make it for sunset, but I'm also not super disappointed because it was a good hike. We had some amazing views, as you can see.
Yeah, it's just too far to go. We gotta go back down this in the dark, so I really don't want to go any further and risk getting too dark for us to get down safely. So kind of the story of the day is about a bunch of busts, but I don't know. Sometimes there's lows, sometimes there's highs. You know, we didn't head the right trail this morning, didn't make the sunset, but it was still an awesome day riding, exploring Sedona.
Yes, it was still really great, and we still gotta, I don't know if you can have a bad day here in Sedona.
So if plans go right, we should hit one more hike in the morning before we head back home. So we'll see you in the morning. All right guys, we were up hella early to get to the birthing cave.
So it's only a 2-mile round trip hike, and it's pretty flat until the very end from what I've read, but we got up at 4:45 to get here by 5:30, so hopefully we beat the rush.
There's a couple people on the trail, but not very many so far, so hopefully we get it mostly to ourselves. The trail's not marked very well. You definitely got to kind of do your own mapping on Google Maps and try to find out where it's at.
According to the post that we found, and hopefully we find it today, you start on the Long Head Trail, and then about half a mile up it splits to the left. You want to do the split to the left.
Alright you guys, we found the left-hand turn. It's not hidden by any means, but it's definitely not marked. So you gotta watch out for it. Look at your Google Maps and make sure you go left at it to get to the cave.
This last little bit is really steep. Not really steep, but it's pretty steep.
Alright guys, finally a hike that went to plan.
So it was a nice hike. It was only about a mile to get here, so it wasn't too crazy.
Now we're gonna head back to the bus, pack up, and head home. And that's it for the weekend for us.
Make sure you like and subscribe to see our following videos. Next, we're gonna be heading to Europe, doing London, Italy.
We'll see you next time.
Oh, これ写真撮っとこう。これ写真撮れるっちゃうからちょっと待って。かっちょいいね。
Hello, 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 hello. How are you today?
Welcome back. A hiking spot to get to, but Google Maps just took us to the wrong trailhead.
Did we do that?
Why?
Because your phone went off.